Hey guys, welcome back to CassieJ. Today we are going to be doing my weekly budget for April. I need to get it out of the way. It is the month that I am moving. I am trying to make sure that I have all my money and everything together. I have my cord right here and I tried to like hide it and I just can't. I can't hide it, y'all. So if y'all see this cord, okay, it's just meant to be seen because at this point in time, honey, the way my attitude, okay, there it goes. Okay, because I was starting to get upset. All right, so today is, well, I had it on the 29th. Really? Oh, y'all. I have been trying to like record and I'm leaving everything the way it is so that I can just get everything out of the way. So technically it's midnight, so it doesn't matter. All right, so what we're going to be doing is, before I was actually thinking to do the budget, but I don't know if I did this with y'all or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there. I looked at one of my calendars, this one, my March calendar, and if it has personal information on that, I'm not one of those people like that likes to hide stuff, so I really don't care. But if you know, I'm just gonna leave it here. From my 9 to 5, I usually budget $1,200. Let's just stick it at $1,200. So, because I get paid this week, so let's just leave it at $1,200. Even though I got a raise and everything, I'm just, if I stick to the same, then everything over I could put into savings, because I will find somewhere for it. So anyway, and then from my side hustles this week, I looked up the amounts that I will be. Did I do my opening? My daughter came in like twice already, and it's already confused me. Hi guys, my name is CassieJ. If y'all are new here, my name, I am a cash budgeter. I am on a debt-free journey. I'm moving this month. I'm trying to get, I feel like I said that already. Oh my God, I don't even know what's going on. I probably need to sleep because I'm never up at midnight. I have my son in the tub and he's like, I'm trying to get him sleepy. Y'all know, put that lavender and that melatonin bubble bath in there, get him sleepy or whatever, so he can go to bed, because honey, he is hyper. Anyway, so I am trying to be on this this debt-free journey, and I'm trying to get my life back together. I hope everything's turning in the right direction that I want it to, so I feel like I'm becoming myself again. So with that being said, the income for this week is the $1,200 from my 9 to 5, and then from my side hustles, I want to say I'm gonna have a good 400, and I think I might be wrong. And then I have, if I'm not mistaken, I think this week is when I get child support. I'm going to put it as other income because this is what I usually go off of my side hustles and my income. But this right here just goes basically to the kids. And because we have a birthday party coming, or not a birthday party, but like a birthday gathering coming up in May, that's where that's going to. So we have 1,200 plus 400 plus 149. So total estimated $1,749 this week. So for the things that are going to come out this week, the first week is going to be rent. Then we have Netflix. We have the last electricity bill. Alright, so here we go. And then we have the car insurance, and that's $115, and I actually sent $115 to my brother already. And then I'm gonna have Paramount. How much was that? I spelled that wrong. And that's 116.23, and that's usually the amount that they take out. And then 21.63, and then rent is 1,480. And that's before they attach whatever water bill that they've attached, or they bill you on the 15th. And I try to put a little bit more, but because of me moving, they're going to send me the water bill on the 15th and then another one on the 1st of May so that I can be caught up. Yeah. I was going to start LA Fitness, but we decided that we're not going to join LA Fitness. We're going to start Crunch. Me and my fitness partner. She's actually a coworker of mine, and we actually decided to start doing like business meetings and fitness meetings and stuff like that so that we can get back on track, because if you let yourself go, that's when everything falls down. All right, so for my debt, all right, so I have, this is out, this is out, actual is 115, okay, and then all right, so because I'm going to be doing weekly, so 65 divided by 4, 16.25, so we're going to round it up to 17, and let's put student loans, and that's $17. My savings, 300 divided by 4, is 75. And then my girls' beds, 100. And then cash envelopes, 490 divided by 4, 123. Okay. And then $1,480 plus $21.63 plus 200 plus 115 plus 16.23 plus 17 plus 75 plus 100 plus 123. All right, so the amount that I actually need for this month, or for this week, is 2,000. Where am I going to put it? I need $2,147.86. Why'd I put a dot there? All right, so 2147.86 minus 1749. So I'm roughly $400 short. Because even if I didn't pay the electric, let's see. Because I can always do these next week. It's going to throw everything off. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. All right, so 17 times 2 next week. So student loans, 34. Savings, 150. Girls, bed, 200. And then cash envelopes. Oh no, that's my envelopes. 123 times 2 is 246. And the electricity I can do 200. All right. 1,480 plus 2163 plus 115 plus 1623. So this comes total $1,632.86. So 1749 minus 163,286. So I would try to put the $116.14 towards my cash envelopes, and then this to 11. This is my crazy. weekly budget. Hopefully, because I don't know how much I'm actually going to be bringing in. This is going to have extra, and there's more than likely it's going to be extra at low budget. So I might actually be able to have that 400. But I want to try to keep it this way so that anything extra is going towards my moving envelope. That's what I want to have. I want to pay people to move in June, just to move it from one apartment to the other, or from the storage unit into the home. And then I have to purchase those beds. So I don't want to spend it because I have it. I want to try to stick to this budget. Next week, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make things happen, you know, no problem, especially with how I want to get these paid. But as for this week, this is what I'm going to try to do. So with that, this is what I said I was going to do for this. So for groceries, for the first week, for gas, I'm going to do 40. 40 has to go into, 40 has to go into my gas, because if I fill it up one time, usually it's like $35. That extra $5 helps me out. The groceries right now, we're not budgeting because we have so much food in the house. We have to eat the food that's in the house by the end of this month. The less food that we have to take over to my mom's house is the better, because we do have that deep freezer, but she also has a full refrigerator, and we've been talking about not spending any money. So eating out, I did budget. Business, I did put $10. Eating out, I'm pretty sure we might not do the eating out next week, because like I said, I'm trying to eat at the house. The amount for this month is $160, and I need to get it down to $116. So removing the $30 for eating out brings it down to $130. And then household, we need, like, I don't want to say we need toilet paper, but I'd rather have $15 for the meal prep that I'm actually doing, which probably will just be like maybe $10. So we'll see. Lunch, because I will be meal prepping, I probably could get rid of this 30. Let's get rid of 20. So that was 130 minus 20. So we're down to 110. So let's just put this as 10, and that's only because, y'all, I gotta have my coffee in the morning. I did buy stuff to make coffee, but if it doesn't come out right, that's my backup. And then kids, $5 each, and then miscellaneous, we're gonna drop this down to 10. So I believe we're at 100 exactly. So the $16 we have over. So if we stick to this, it'll be good. So 40 plus 10 plus 30 plus 15. Oh wait, the 30, 40 plus 10 plus 15 plus 10 plus 15 plus 10. It is going to be 100. So we're going to budget $100 for the first week. My intentions in the full month, $100 is going to go towards business, $200 is going to go towards my travel binder, emergency is going to get $200, family emergency is going to get $50, and then business is going to get $2. And because we have a family member who is sick right now, and my mom just actually went this out of town right now, I am trying to bulk this up because it doesn't look like it's a good thing going. So we are trying to just be safe, rather be safe than sorry. And then also on here, I went ahead and filled this out, which are my sinking funds and my cash envelopes. And I think I just merged all of them because some of these are sinking funds as well. So we're just going to just leave it like this and see how that works. And this is weekly, so I could put money in weekly, the beginning, add and minus for 4 weeks, and then the ending of the amounts. And so I'll be able to update this. And then again, the side eye, and then the starting of the next month. So we shall see how this goes. This is my monthly layout, my weekly budget. I'm going to just print them out back and front, and I will probably just stick them in either here or stick it at the back. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I do know that I need a few more weekly budgets in here, so I'll probably stick them in here. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for staying with me. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and stay safe. Bye, guys.